Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And we continue working our way backwards through the alphabet and the letter H, and in particular, Handel. Now, some of you have asked that we keep going with Handel, even when we're done down here in the Overflow room, because most of my Handel is upstairs, and you're curious to see what's there. And I have no problem with that, if that's what you'd like to do. I still don't think we're going to get all of it, because it's everywhere, but we can get a lot more. So when we get to the end of this pile, which we're not, we're a few weeks away from that, we can think about continuing our sojourn in the main body of the collection. Anyway, we've got some really good stuff. There's some wonderful stuff down here in the Overflow room. A lot of it duplicative, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just marvelous. We've got this lovely disc on Decca, the 4 coronation anthems with the choir of King's College, Cambridge, under Sir David Wilcox. The Dixie Dominus with Stephen Cleobury. Not the best version of that. That one still remains that fabulous Harmonia Mundi recording, but that's okay with the funeral music for Queen Caroline on the attached to it, coupled to it. Then we've got the Foundling Hospital Anthem with David Hill in the choir of Winchester Cathedral, and the Utrecht Te Deum and Jubilate with the choir of Christ Church Cathedral, Oxford, and Simon Preston. Now these are fun. Now the Foundling Hospital Anthem, if I'm not mistaken, has like the Hallelujah chorus in it or something like that. It's got, yes, it does. It ends with the Hallelujah chorus, which is an extra good use to put to it. And the performances are very, very fine, especially the coronation anthems. And this is a keeper of interesting Handel choral music. Although the Dixie Dominus, as I said, there's that unbelievable section where they're going "Conqua sa ha 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 ha," that war chant. It's just the most amazing thing in a psalm setting. Then we've got, Handel. The Thomas Hardy. No, he was a writer. Hamilton Harty with a T. There we go. The arrangements of the Water Music Suite and the Fire Music Suite with the London Symphony and Antal Dorati. And it's also got some Mozart sniglets. You've got Eine kleine Nachtmusik, a couple marches, and little Mozart pieces, and 3 German dances, Koschel 605. So it's a fun Mercury Living Presence coupling. Originally, I think it was just the Handel stuff, but it's Mercury Living Presence. It's Antal Dorati. So we hang on to it. Wow. This got chopped up. I'm missing some plastic here. I'm going to have to replace this jewel case. This is Raphael Kubelik with the Berlin Phil, doing the water music and the fireworks music. Beautiful performances. Really, really fine performances. Very enjoyable from forces that you wouldn't normally expect to be doing Handel. But my, can they play. And they seem to be having a very good time doing it. Not losing chips of plastic everywhere. Boy, I'm afraid to even open it. I don't know if I can't open it. Oh, it does open. Right. Well, disc's okay. I wonder how that got crushed. You never know. When you're moving and, things are in boxes and the boxes are very heavy and you have boxes on top of boxes. And CDs, people don't realize CDs are heavy. Yeah, this is broken too. Look at that. It's not the same recording, but it also needs a new jewel box. I'm going to have to do a little home repair here. See that? This is all cracked up here. This is Bell Art, which was a sort of licensed budgie label of Polygram and Decca particularly. You've got the Water Music Suite, arranged by Hamilton Hardy and George Sell. Now this was all reissued, by the way, in the Zell Decca box or whatever that was. They put all of his Polygram, Universal, whatever recordings together in a box, and this was in it. And you have the Fireworks Suite, bits of it, the Faithful Shepherd Minuet, arranged by Beecham, and the Largo from Xerxes with the London Symphony and George Sell. Of course, I got this because it was a George Sell disc, and it's not as unknown as it used to be. but it was hard to find for a while. It was really hard to source. And then we've got two big vocal works. The opera Ciro, King of Persia. When was the last time you heard that one? This is with, let's see, Anne Halleborg, Johanna Stojkovic, Sun Hae Im, Gunther Schmid, Sebastian Nowak, Tim de Jong, and the Capella Coloniensis under Andreas Sperring. It's an exciting performance of a very, very unknown opera. You know the story. I mean, this was premiered, in 1728. There you go. Yes. It's a fun opera. It really isn't. It really isn't bad. Everybody's in love with everybody else. They all dress in disguise and fool each other, and it all turns out in the end. I mean, that's the plot. It's got lots of da capo arias. It's not one of Handel's bigger operas, but I mean, there's always good music in these pieces, and that's no exception. And last but not least, I must have a dozen of these kicking around. When they came out, I got several. Semele, one of the great Handel recordings ever, conducted by John Nelson with the English Chamber Orchestra. You've got Kathleen Battle in the perfect role of Semele, the narcissistic girlfriend of Zeus. I mean, if Kathleen Battle is not the person to sing the aria Myself I Shall Adore, that's what it's called, then nobody was. And you've got Marilyn Horne in the dual roles of Juno and Eno, one of her last recordings, and she was in great form. Sam Raimi, John Allender, Michael Chance, Neil Mackey, Sylvia McNair as Iris, and Mark Doss as Priest. It's fabulous. It's just fabulous. It's just a wonderful, wonderful work. I mean, it's so much fun, especially when Semele gets French fried by having, Jupiter reveal himself in his original form, which, of course, reduces her to a crisp. What a brilliant piece and a fabulous performance by all concerned. So there you have this little clump of Handel, just for fun. Some very familiar stuff, some less familiar stuff, and all of it just full of that wonderful gift of gab that Tovey described Handel as having like no other composer, a fluency and a catchiness and joy in making music that's absolutely unbeatable. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.